So hello, it's me ILYATHEKID, and today I'm gonna review Annabelle Creation. Annabelle Creation is a prequel to the Annabelle the movie from 2014, where the doll is haunted or possessed or whatever you fucking wanna call it. Anyways, the shit go down. My thoughts on it: the style is very vintage, and music is very old school, and furniture and clothing and everything like that. There was a opening scene. I don't know if it's like spoiler because it was already spoiled in trailers, but anyways, this opening scene which included the family and their daughter. Daughter died. Yeah, the car just fucked her up. She died, and after some period of time and after the accident, they opened orphanage, in their home near the accident place. The soul of the child, when she died, she like asked from their parents that if she could, come to the doll, into the doll, so they could be, like forever together or something like that. So parents apparently, of course, said yes, and there they did a little, or not that little, big mistake. It wasn't good idea after all, wasn't it? It is very religious, and it has very much religious things in it, like Conjuring movies. Also, they have it. It's like kind of same, but with little bits. It's kind of still it's kind of different from the Conjuring. It has the same vibe, but in the same time, it's like it has some different vibe going on besides the Conjuring vibe. So it's very interesting. The character development was very good for every character. It was, it wasn't lacking anything, and we could, care about the characters a little bit more than um, in the first movie. And that's the biggest problem in today modern horror movies, that every character is nobody cares if they dies, you know because the development is very poor. But in this one, it's okay, it's better than average, and that's why we could, appreciate more the things that happen in it, and could, care more about the characters themselves in those situations. So that brought much more intensity to the movie than in the modern horrors nowadays. They like try to put some emotional things to balance the horror, and the intensity, and it was pretty good balance, and I think that it was greatly paced. It started pretty slowly, and then it just a little bit paced up, and intensity started to grow, and it was all rising all the time. And I think that was a big thing that made this movie great for in my opinion. The scares were very good, because there's this fact, because in modern days, scares are only, concentrating on jump scares, nothing more. Like they're building up for this, jump scare, and we already know that there is gonna be a jump scare. Of course, there in this movie is it has a few of those moments too. Of course, every fucking horror movie has like something like this, but not as greatly prosecuted than in this one, because this one there was also that kind of uh, scary parts of it. There was this special thing that was like in old school horror films always, and it's fucking scary. You know, if something moves in the background, that's fucking scary. Jump scares itself, you know, it's like, wah, yay, come on, we got some chills. But this, you know, background stuff and plus some jump scares gives us, you know, a little bit like intensity on that we cannot, you know, expect everything, and we should always like be aware of anything in this movie. And this movie brings very good, you know, special effects, and it has a fear factor in it. It's very impressive. So this tense keeps growing and growing, and in my opinion it was very good because I couldn't, you know, just relax to watch it, you know, because I was always expecting something, but I didn't know what to expect. So that's why I enjoyed it very much. Interesting fact in this, that this movie, you know, doesn't use like soundtracks that much. Only in the beginning and the end, and in the middle of like few times, but all the other time, you know, it's just silence. It's just like now, without the cars, you know. Anyways, you know, and it brings, you know, so much intensity because this silence is fucking bitch. It's fucking bitch, you know, and you don't know what to expect really. It's not, you know, using even the soundtracks, and um, only some sound effects and some sort of spoiler alert. Janice, the character, the I cannot say antagonist, but well, when she got possessed, the shit went down. That's all I'm saying. I was actually very surprised at how good this movie was, because I expected that it's not gonna top the first one either, because it even the first one wasn't that good. It was an, you know, average movie, but I didn't think that this would be, you know, any good. I thought that it's gonna be worse than first one, but actually this was very good in my opinion. It was, for real, it was a horror movie, not like this fucking modern day horrors which like trying to only to fucking scare you, like in the sometimes, not all the movie, just sometimes when the fucking jump scare comes along. No, this movie keeps the intensity that high that you are fearing through the movie, you know. The child actors did a fantastic job. They did a fantastic job. It wasn't like, oh no, there is a monster over there. Thing. Oh, there's a doll. Not like that, you know. They were genuinely, you know, genuinely scared. They like showed realistic facial expressions, and the fear itself. So I will not spoil anything else. So I I recommend you should watch it. I give this movie a strong 4 out of 5 stars. It's a great movie. It is by far this year's one of the strongest movies, plot-wise and horror-wise. They already, you know, teased us in the post-credit scene about Nun, the Nun, and they are planning to do the Nun movie too, like prequel, and they are doing some kind of, you know, like shared universe which with Conjuring and Annabelle and stuff, and maybe they're gonna add something else. So that's kind of interesting. I'm not, you know, I'm fine with this because it's, you know, it's shared universe, okay, and I think it's gonna go, you know, well with this franchise. I have zero doubt that this franchise is gonna die anytime soon. So it was fucking amazing. Just go and give it a watch. If you didn't like it, I understand. You cannot like, you know, every movie. So it's fine. But this is very good, and you should give it a look, you know, and have your own opinion on this. And this was my opinion, and I enjoyed it very much. I was very surprised. Thank you for watching. This was my movie review on Annabelle Creation, and next one will be It the movie. I said it in last movie review that it's gonna be it, but I, you know, watched this first because I had chance to do this movie review too. So unfortunately, it's gonna be the next one, which is gonna be the It movie review. I hope so. Finally, so it's gonna be in 4 years. No, 4 years, 4 days. So it's not long to wait. Leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Comments down below what you all thought about this. Was this movie good in your opinion or not? I'll see you in the next video as always. Cheers!